like to welcome everybody to the Richmond Rose Garden. My name is Beth Vanderbert and I'm the president of the board. I'd like to welcome you all to what would have been First Bloom and Glow. This year is a unique year. Unfortunately, we had to cancel our event due to the coronavirus, but I wanted to mark the event and to thank Ann Herman, who has been our First Bloom and Glow chair for the last 8 years. And I'd like Ann to talk a little bit about First Bloom and Glow, why we do it, what it is, and what she knows.
Everybody thinks that it's the first bloom and glow and they go, no, it's not the first, it's the 8th. No, we celebrate the first blooms of the roses. And so that's what First Bloom and Glow stands for, because we started 8 years ago to commemorate the first blooms and how beautiful it is in the garden. This year, the first blooms are a little late because we had that cold spell, so maybe it's okay we cancel. Anyhow, I want to thank our sponsors who we've still got about $3,000 from our sponsors who gave us money anyway, even though we weren't having Bloom and Glow, and we really appreciate that because the money from sponsors goes for maintenance in the garden and buying new roses and mulch and whatever. The event is scheduled for June 9th for next year, so mark your calendar. The balloons will be back, the caterers will be back, people will be here, and we have a few surprises in the garden that you'll get to see next year, and it's going to be an exciting time, and it's going to be a big special celebration. So remember, June 9th, mark your calendar. We will have Bloom and Glow next year, and it'll be beautiful weather.
Thank you, Ann, and thank you so much to your committee and to all our sponsors again, and for everyone who supports us at the Rose Garden, past, present, and future. One of the things that we do at First Bloom and Glow is I like to give out the awards that we share with those who have helped us throughout the year. So the first award I would like to give that we normally do is the Volunteer of the Year. This year's Volunteer of the Year for 2019 is Jeannie Campbell. Jeannie is a very dedicated volunteer in the Rose Garden. Her bed looks immaculate. She is here working all the time. She's a delight. She's also been on the First Bloom and Glow committee, and we wanted to recognize Jeannie for all of her dedication and time at the Rose Garden. Jeannie cannot be with us today because of coronavirus and having to self-quarantine because she had been in Florida. So we are going to have somebody accept the award for her, and that will be Elaine Tiernan. So this is on behalf of Jeannie Campbell. And Elaine will make sure that Jeannie gets her award. Jeannie deserves it, and people have been telling me about her for years. So this time it's her time to get the award, and she's not able to be here.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Thank you, Jeannie, and thank you, Elaine. Okay, so this is something new. I'm always creating new things, always doing different things with the Rose Garden, but not only do we have really hardworking volunteers, we also have board members. We have 13 board members now. Not all of them could be here today due to conflicts and coronavirus quarantine and different things, but we have 13 very, very dedicated board members. So I've created a new award, which is the Board Member of the Year. And so this year is the first recipient of the Board Member of the Year, and our executive committee decided on this person, and that is Elaine Tiernan. So I need Elaine to come up here again. Yay. And I wanted to surprise her with this. She had no idea that we were doing this or that she was being chosen for this award. But Elaine does a lot. She is down here at the garden all the time. A lot of our new board members have noticed how much that you do, and they're the ones that said you needed to be this award first. Okay. So I wanted to recognize Elaine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yay, Elaine.
Can't shake, sorry. Our next and last award is something I created several years ago, and it's about people who help the Rose Garden who are outside of the Rose Garden. They're not normal volunteers or not board members. They're members of our community who tirelessly support and help the Rose Garden. And this year's recipient is Raymond Onco. Because of the Shakespeare Festival. Shakespeare is out here every year with their balloons. I think you guys give away 500 balloons each year. They also come to Chocolate Garden, and they just support the Rose Garden. So I'd like to reward Ray Onco for all of his support.
Well, thank you.
Yay, Ray.
We're delighted to be able to be involved with the Rose Garden. Thank you so much for inviting us every year, and we're happy to hand out balloons and be part of the general festivity.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here.
Thanks for being Rose Garden.
Yes. All right, well, that concludes our little presentation this evening. Unfortunately, it's a lot shorter than normal, But again, we would like to thank this community for all their support of the Rose Garden. And again, as Ann said, there will be something special happening next year. So please mark your calendars for June 9th. You don't want to miss what's going on in the Rose Garden. You'll get a glimpse of it this fall when we have some construction going on. We would like to thank all of our sponsors, donors throughout the year, even at Challenge Match. It is only with your support that we can make the garden look as nice as it does for our community.